Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Yeah. Sauce the boss. Talk that talk. Talk that talk. Yeah. Walking loud when I walk. Big plate, big drip, no loss. Say my name right. Sauce the boss. Talk that boss. Talk that talk. Yeah. Walking loud when I walk. Big plate, big drip, no loss. Say my name right. Sauce the boss. Came from the back of the line. Now they all wait on my time. Phone blowing up, decline. If it ain't checks, never mind. Gold on my teeth when I grin. Still got a chip on my chin. Still got a chip on my shoulder. Stacking my wins, getting bolder. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The boss. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The boss. Woo. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Yeah, sauce the boss. Slide in the spot, that's pressure. Whole team up, that's extra. Clock on my wrist, that's measure. Time that I spent, that's treasure. Mama say, boy, stay focused. I turn my pain into bonus. I turn my doubts into trophies. Now all these rumors, my promos. Yeah, 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 the boss.
Fortnite account that is being active after his death. And when this started going viral, that account was immediately made private. Pictures like this also started circulating at the same time, claiming to have found Epstein walking around in Israel. Problem is, those pictures AI generated. And as for Epstein ripping Fortnite in the Big 26, problem is it does contain a lot of correct information, which is what makes it so misleading. It all starts with a real email that he used and a real username that he seemingly used for YouTube. Both of these are from the DOJ files themselves. There's also this real email 3 months before he died saying that a $25 charge was for V-Bucks on Fortnite. So people putting all of these things together wanted to see if he had an account on Fortnite. Lo and behold, Little Saint Jeff 1 was a real account. The account showed that the player was active during Chapter 2 Season 1, which was only released in October 2019, 2 months after he died. There were also claims that the account was logging wins all the way up to 2025, but I cannot confirm that because when I went to go and look, this account has now been set to private. But there's two main reasons why this is probably not Epstein's account at all. Firstly, there is no evidence that this active Fortnite account can be linked to Jeffrey Epstein's email, because as we can see, the only email indicating that he did have Fortnite himself is this email, and the address that it was sent to was redacted. And two, there are actually multiple users on Fortnite with this exact username, like this one, for example, in Turkey, which is not private. There's also no way of knowing when they set their username to Little Saint Jeff 1. They could be trolling and have just done it after the files released. So fortunately, it doesn't look like Epstein is playing Fortnite while the world is combing through his emails.
Keep scrolling if you love Satan, but if you love Jesus, watch this video. The Bible says that if you're not following God, you're following Satan. I know this is scary and I know it can be hard to believe, but it's the truth. But you can escape from following the devil. If you want to learn more, go click the video I pinned in the comments.
Here are some reasons why Juice WRLD might still be alive. Juice WRLD actually predicted his own death in a tweet. His tweet from 2017 says, "My goal is to get overly famous, shine for a couple years, then fake my death." In Juice's song, All Girls Are the Same, he sings about John Lennon. John Lennon was actually assassinated by one of his fans on December 8th, which is the exact same day that Juice died. And this video shows someone who looks extremely similar to Juice hiding his face. He also mentioned his death in one of his songs, singing "We Ain't Making It Past 21," which is crazy because when he died, he had actually just turned 21. This TikTok trend would have people stop halfway through dancing to Lucid Dreams and experience a seizure. And what's weird is this trend was before his death, and Juice was killed by actually having a seizure.
This is the only way to survive if you're buried alive. First, you're gonna want to try to stay as calm as possible, and whatever you do, don't panic. Also, you need to slow down your breathing so you don't use up whatever little oxygen you have. Next, you need to find something hard like a rock or a belt buckle. Now you can use this to bang on the coffin and make some noise. This way, if someone happens to be walking by, you'll catch their attention. If this doesn't work, the next step is to use a sharp object to make a hole at the top of the coffin. basement. Once you made the hole, you need to push the dirt underneath you, and then you can start to make your way up. And if you've been buried recently, the dirt should still be soft, allowing you to escape to your freedom. And please don't start asking how I know this. You really don't want to know.
Okay, who made this? Seriously? They look nothing alike, but you know who Vecna does resemble? This guy right here, Tales from the Crypt Keeper. We used to call him Doggy when we were little. Look! They're twins, identical. So many people are terrified of Vecna too. They're like having nightmares about him. They think they see him through the window. But this is who told us bedtime stories in the 90s.
Our story is about a man with nobler ambitions.
The only thing that would terrify me about this individual is a voice note from him, because that voice is a little too creepy.
I saw a means to realize my potential, to transcend my human form.
Back on. Who else, man? Huh?
This man impersonated his mother for 3 years, hid her body in his house, and all to collect her pension. 82-year-old Graziella lived in northern Italy, and on November 16th, she went to renew her ID in person. When she arrived to the office, the worker that helped her noticed that Graziella had a lot of hair on her neck, a deep voice, and what looked to be a beard visibly showing through the heavy makeup she was wearing. They thought, this woman doesn't look like her old photo, so immediately the worker called the police, and they reviewed the surveillance cameras and noticed that Graziella arrived at the office in a car. Yet, she never had a driver's license. Police then confront who they thought was Graziella, and were shocked when they discovered that this person was actually Graziella's 56-year-old son, who was also a former nurse and currently unemployed. It turns out this man has been impersonating his mother since her passing in 2022, and all to collect her pension, which was a total of $93,000. Now, this isn't the craziest part, because when Graziella passed away, her son hid her body in his home, wrapped in a bedsheet and a sleeping bag. It's still not confirmed how exactly Graziella passed away, but it's believed that it was natural causes. But I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't, and her son had more to do with her death. Now, one of the most common questions people have is, how did this man go 3 years convincing everyone that his mother was still alive, and how did no one ever notice or even check up on her?
Listen up, because in 20 days, these files might change everything. Save this video right now, just so you remember, or just in case this video gets taken down. Because Epstein files just revealed why we attacked Venezuela, Greenland, and soon Iran. I just realized people could probably make millions with this, so pay attention. One of the files talk about a Western Asset Reserve, with a launch date of January 20th, 2026, with their official announcement the end of February. It also says alignment from DJT and BlackRock in place. Now look at this article posted on 4chan 4 months ago. It lines up perfectly with everything said in the email. BlackRock, Western Asset Reserve, and it says it's tied to a coin called WRLD that'll be launched on USD1, Trump's cryptocurrency. Now, if you dig a little deeper, you notice that BlackRock's official wallet holds a huge amount of WRLD. And then I found out that the Trump team also holds a huge amount. In the email, it stated that this coin was supposed to launch January 20th, which is the exact date this coin launched. They're predicting that on February 4th, Trump is supposed to announce this coin. At this current market cap, this can 100 to 1,000x by the time Trump even announces it in 20 days. For instance, put 1,000, it'll turn into $100,000. Now, this is not financial advice, but if you want the contact address, comment WAR and I'll send the right one to you, just so you don't accidentally
Yeah, we out here, nigga. People ask, what's out here? Nigga, we out here, we chill. Stupid niggas. They say it's wrong, but we doing right. We moving right, we in the loop, ducking, moving like shit. From noon to night, it's just the goons and the crew is tight. What you doing tonight? Just me and you when the mood is right. But the loop is right, cause we out, yeah. And my team always getting that green. Yeah, cause we out, yeah. And my team always getting that green. Yeah, cause we out here.
Minute Maid how whip it up, treat beef like cows in slaughterhouse. That's why we gripping up, doing dirt on my own. Ain't no bitching up, counting money talk election going on in my pocket. Stunting when I buy the bar, change with Ted Dawson. He brushed me wrong, I have him slipping, grazing in the grass. She got an all your body, easy slipping when I smash. She wanna feel the fire, Peebo Bryson. I tell her June to pick up the pieces on his average white band. I see mixed brown dope, it ain't 10. Damn, what he talking about? Money a Muslim before they come and chalk him out. That's what my talk be about. You ain't feeling what I'm saying, man. Get out the car and walk it out. You saving me gas, me money, and not wasting my fucking time. Can't you see I'm on my fucking grind? Pretending like they not, but they are. So tell them get off mine.
They say it's wrong, but we doing right.
Now look at this article posted on 4chan 4 months ago. It lines up perfectly with everything said in the email. BlackRock Western Asset Reserve, and it says it's tied to a coin called WRLD that'll be launched on USD1.
After an emotionally tense night out, what begins as a quiet, uncomfortable evening quickly turns sinister when a strange girl knocks on their door in the early hours of the morning, asking for someone who doesn't live there. Though it seems like a simple mistake, more knocks follow. Then the power goes out. Soon, the couple realizes they're being watched. 3 masked strangers begin stalking the house, silently appearing in windows, inside hallways, and just out of sight, turning the isolation of the home into a trap. The terror escalates from psychological torment to outright violence as the strangers toy with them, cutting off any chance of escape. When Kristen finally asks why they were being targeted, the attackers chillingly reply, "Because you were home," revealing there was never a motive at all. Inspired by real-life break-ins and the fear of senseless violence, the film builds dread through realism and silence rather than gore, making it one of the most unsettling home invasion thrillers of its time. If this sounds interesting to you, then go watch the movie Strangers now. It's absolutely terrifying.
Sauce the boss, yo, sauce the boss.
This girl started to suspect that her dog might be a skinwalker. It began with small things, strange movements, an empty stare, and a low, unsettling growl. But then it became truly disturbing. She decided to test an old legend and poured a line of salt in front of the door. Her dog, normally the first to rush outside, suddenly stopped and just stared at the salt. Then it slowly turned around and walked back into the house, while the other dog calmly stepped right over the line without hesitation. In another video, the girl says the story gets even darker. She was filming when she suddenly noticed her dog standing at the top of the stairs, just watching her. But that made no sense, because the wall beside the stairs was far too high for the dog to climb up there. And the moment she realized it, the dog vanished in an instant. That's when she decided to test everything one last time. She placed the dog inside a circle of salt. If it stepped out easily, everything would be fine. If not, then it wasn't really her dog. She called to it softly, using the same gentle voice she always did. Any normal dog would run straight to its owner, but this one didn't move. She offered its favorite food. She even opened the door to let it outside. Nothing worked, and then the terrifying realization hit her. It wasn't that the dog didn't want to leave the circle. It couldn't, which means the real horror was much closer than she had ever imagined. What do you think? Paranoia, or a sign she was living with something that only looked like her dog? Follow so you don't lose the channel, if you're not afraid to get scared at night.
YouTubers' houses before and after fame. Phase rug. Before. After. Mr. Beast. Before. After. Logan Paul. Before. After PDD. Before. After.
You know the difference between a divorce and a circumcision? With a divorce, you get rid of the whole schmuck. This old man went to the doctor. Doctor, what's your problem? He says, Doctor, I want you to lower my sex drive. He says, at your age, it's all in your head. He says, I know, I want it lowered.
See the starboard propeller slipping on the keyway. You know, it could be the shaft is shot or it could just be the key, but most likely it's done damage to the shaft. You should not be able to spin this independently of the shaft like this.
This is the place where we go for lunch. Actually, at night it's a club. I've never seen so many beautiful girls in one place than here.
About you, and it's no one else like you is what they're getting. Positive vibes.
Somebody
only.
tell Earth the Clown to retire.
Shout out to King Saul's boss in the
His name is Friendo. He's from the new movie Clown in the Cornfield, and he's pretty terrifying. And if you think it's going to be another funny clown movie, no, it's the same producers as Smile, and that movie had nothing to smile about. The movie takes place in a small Midwestern town, and something strange happens in this town when teenagers start to go missing one by one. I mean, they probably thought he wanted to be their friend because he does look like an Instagram influencer. I am going to show you a little bit of the trailer.
Yeah. Yeah, sauce. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we out here, nigga. People ask, what's out here? Nigga, we out, yeah, we chill. Stupid niggas. They say it's wrong, but we doing right. We moving right, we in the loop, ducking, moving like shit. From noon to night, it's just the goons and the crew is tight. What you doing tonight? Just me and you when the mood is right. We salute with Sprite, cause we out, yeah. And my team always getting that green. Yeah, cause we out, yeah. And my team always getting that green. Yeah, cause we out here.
Minute Maid, how I whip it up. Treat beef like cows in slaughterhouse. That's why we gripping up. Doing dirt on my own. Ain't no bitching up. Counting money talk election going on in my pocket. Stunting when I buy the bar. Cheers with Ted Dawson. He brushed me wrong. I have him slipping, grazing in the grass. She got an all your body easy slipping when I smash. She wanna feel the fire, Peebo Bryson. I tell her June to pick up the pieces on his average white band. I see mixed brown dope, it ain't 10. Damn, what he talking about? Money a Muslim before they come and chalk him out. That's what my talk be about. You ain't feeling what I'm saying, ma. Get out the car and walk it out. You saving me gas, me money, and not wasting my fucking time. Can't you see I'm on my fucking grind? Pretending like they not, but they are. So tell them get off mine. They say it's wrong, but we doing right. We moving right, we in the loop, ducking, moving like shit. From noon to night, it's just the goons and the crew is tight. What you doing tonight? Just me and you when the mood is right. We salute with Sprite, cause we out, yeah. And my team always getting that green. Yeah, cause we out, yeah. And my team always getting that green. Yeah, cause we out, yeah. We out, yeah. We ain't the vicious type, but we got plenty toys, nigga, like we sponsor Fisher Price. My bars and my voice get your sister hype, and I stay in the kitchen cutting raw like a kitchen knife. Make sure the raw pure and you dish it right. Fucking with the law, don't get caught by them flicking lights. I pray I make it every day and every freaking night. And they say that I used to do it wrong, I had to get it right. Stack of bread and that's pesos. Stack of bread just like Lego. I got the toast, so please, bitch, just let go of my ego. Double up for 100 G. Bleed money, that's paper. Put 30 long in my dungarees, increase my daily haters. And we out here. Them downstairs, they come out clear. Diamonds shine like a Montclair. When it's time to ride, we take out chairs. Mopping in the chairless whip. Chopper with us in the clip.
Of John Bennett at a beauty pageant, which is something she normally did. And look who it is behind her. You cannot tell me that doesn't look like Ghislaine Maxwell. And I know you're probably thinking, well, this could be anyone that looks like Ghislaine. This is the thing. Allegedly, many people have said that Ghislaine was seen at a lot of beauty pageants during this time. She would go and hang out with moms and build relationships with them. And as you probably know, Ghislaine's currently in prison serving a sentence for sex trafficking minors and other crimes related to children. And also, my mind goes immediately to these videos that were found in the Epstein files of these little girls who look about the same age as John Bennett. Listen, I'm just speculating here, okay? Apparently the girl in the portrait with Jeffrey is someone else. Could be, I don't know. But also, if you know anything about this case, John Bennett's parents did some questionable things where a lot of the evidence pointed back to them for potentially covering up their daughter's murder. Also, her autopsy showed
everybody with sauce, the official boss. Happy birthday, man.
Get you a
Let's go. Let's see it in the timeline.
Just light up. King Fire, Mr. Head Rod. Can't greet him with two, only the third eye. Killer Vision, PSER, Rent Hospital. Let me on this track. Accidents and opera O's. Conscience, unconscious. Flow riding on my train. Denzel, Chris Pine, unstoppable. Albert Einstein. Imagination is more potent than knowledge. Therefore, flying off the tracks. Extraterrestrial blunt, I got it on my lap. When the land soul train line hopping on my damn. They fear what they don't understand.